Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition.
Whatever I can do to help.
Well, as long as we are out here. Probably still someone here I can sell stuff to. May as well sell that big shield. There's some merchants.
As long as you're not the tax man.
Nothing here I want to sell. Large shield can go. I'm holding on to all that stuff. Because I don't want to drop anything, because I can't. It's all just too useful. Make sure we have stacked up on that. Now, we could stick in town and wait for Massey to find us. But you know what? We're done with Massey. Let us move on to the next companion quest. One that I've been putting off for some time because it was just... it's also quite involved. Back to the Umar Hills we go.
Just as I thought.
We have an appointment with Valygar Katla. With a quite interesting side quest. Although I do want to check something else while I'm here. See if there's any more murderous bears.
Onward then.
My thieving skills will be of little use here.
Task at hand.
What wealth does a bear drop in the woods?
They may be anywhere, but the boys that we bought some ale for, I think will just end up lying somewhere totally sozzled out of their mind. But I do not know where they are, which is a bit of an issue because the quest will not complete until I have found them, I think. We'll just do a quick circuit of the whole area. I do wonder if they're actually on the map at the present time. They should be. But I figured they would be back here, but they are not, so... I mean, they wouldn't be dumb enough to go do that in the center of town, of course. And the Baron Bear is still on a murdering spree. Well, it is a bear. Bears tend to do that. Let's just look everywhere for some drunken lads. Dolphin friends can do whatever they wish. Aren't they up here? It's ultimately not all that important where those boys are because they're not in any real danger. Oh. I mean, He might be, if those spotted lines are any indication.
Nature, take with vengeance! With vengeance!
Yeah.
Alright. Now, of course, we had to lie to get up to this mountain, but let's see how willingly he is to talk.
Oh, there. More cowled ones are their servants, no doubt. By the gods, I swear you'll not live to take me to that damnable sphere.
I am with the wizards, but they said nothing of a sphere. What do you speak of? A planar sphere appeared in the slums of Katla weeks ago. My ancestor, the necromancer Sarevok, built that sphere as some sort of planar traveling device. Sarevok disappeared with the sphere over 5 centuries ago. It has not been seen again until now. I have no desire to meet my ancestor, and even less desire to help the coward wizards, who seemed certain that my body is the only key to the sphere, alive or no. Oh, they want to use your blood to get inside the planar sphere today. Not that I wouldn't mind ever removing it. It takes quite a bit of the scenery from my home. Like a giant marble just fell out of nowhere. Funny they didn't mention that. But then every wizard I have ever known has had a terrible memory. Golodon used to forget to put on pants at least once a week, and his familiar Binky would collapse into hysterics every single time. They tried to force my cooperation, and I was forced to defend myself and flee. I didn't away there, here, successfully, I thought, until you came. Why should you fear this Sarevok? Ancestor of yours is certainly dead. It has been a long time, but for all I know, time may work differently when traveling the plains. As for his immortality, well, my ancestor has extended his life before, but that is a different story. I am the last of the Katla line. That may mean little to you, but it means plenty to Sarevok. When Sarevok left Katla in the sphere, he was already many centuries old. Sarevok extended his life by stealing the bodies of blood relations. If he yet lives, you can imagine my concern. This is also why my blood may allow entrance to the sphere. Well, I don't want to kill him. I mean, I could, but I want him as a party member, so... The wizards have not been entirely truthful. How do you propose we solve this? My proposal is that we return to the city and enter the sphere. That way, I will know if Sarevok lives. If he does, we can exterminate his ghoulish existence once and for all. You are more than welcome to whatever lies within the sphere, such as magical treasure and anything else of Sarevok's. None of it interests me in the slightest. What you suggest sounds interesting, but will the coward wizards not oppose us? The wizards will not rest until they get inside that sphere, and one can't hope to stand against the coward wizards for long. At least not without the steady hands at one's back. They probably will not bother me as long as I am strong enough. Very well. Join, and we shall see what's inside that planar sphere ourselves. Most excellent. My family swore an oath long ago to kill Sarevok, should he ever reappear. Perhaps I shall be able to fulfill it. My heartfelt thanks at your offer of aid. Alright, let's go. Let us be moving then. Well, likely the coward wizards will hear of my movements and beg that you accompany me. Soon enough, we shall have to be ready. We will have to be careful with the coward wizards now at our heels, but it is alright, just call. And another companion to stand at our side is always welcome. Yes, well, we're not being entirely altruistic here. It's only for more convenience. I could just kill him and give his body to the coward wizards, but that doesn't really, well, technically will give us access to the planar sphere, but that's not the point. Alright, so Valygar is a stalker. Covert intelligence gatherers. Comfortable in both wilderness and urban settings, they are spies, informants, and interrogators. Their mastery of stealth makes them deadly opponents. So they can backstab, they move silently, and they have some spells they can learn. But they cannot wear anything heavier than leather armor, which is fine. Alright, let's level you up. You are skilled in the katana, and the spear, and the longbow, and you like the two-weapon style. Give you a pointing dagger then. That's the only level you get. Level 11. That's fine. What gear do you have? Now, you have the Katla family blade, which is an armor class +2. We do not have any magic katanas on us, I believe, so that is fine. And I could give you the dagger right now. Just stack these arrows because why wouldn't I? Now, can you use this? Because you have also the Katla family armor, which is immunity to charm, resistances, armor class 2. But we cannot give you the ring. This is a short bow, that's not what you're proficient with. I mean, I kind of want to give you the shadow armor, but that's better than what you have here. It lowers your armor class a little bit. But your armor class is actually fine as is. I will give you the pixie prick though. This is a slightly more useful weapon. That's not a katana. And it looks like this will also not serve you. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Do I have anything else would be useful on you? I don't think so. Right, let us go.
Something you need? Of course.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
That bear must be very hungry for some reason. I'm just gonna do a quick check over here that I have not actually missed anything. I mean, by now, those boys should really not be in any particular drunken state anymore, but as I cannot find them and close the quest, I'm kinda miffed. Do you have anything to say?
Who are you?
No, nothing really pertinent. Really, when Minister Lloyd told me that he was mad because someone had given the boys alcohol, I presume he knew it was me. I'm probably not gonna talk to...
Onward then. Be merry, friend.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
I don't think you've got anything particular in stock that I want.
You'll find no better prices in Amn. I guarantee it.
Right, we sold you the Duskblade, that's fine.
Useful gadgets I have. Yes, I do.
Nothing particularly interesting. Book merchant. Sleeping woman, right, well. I can't find them, but maybe they're not out during this time of the day. Random moose.
I have nothing you wish.
Well met and welcome.
Bloke can't walk 5 feet these days without someone hitting him up.
Yeah, you can't really turn an outhouse into a vomitorium. Alright, let us travel straight to the slums.
To the task at hand.
And catch a nap before we move into the planar sphere itself, because
You must gather your party.
we traveled
before
quite a
venturing
lot.
forth.
As you will.
Feels kind of bad that we are leaving Massey behind, but I'm sure she's willing to wait for as long as it needs for me to come back. But I'm never coming back.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Alright, let us move up to the planar sphere.
Of course.
Please, all together, please. Valygar, if you would be not be stupid, please.
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
Yes. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
You said something?
I can't believe this. My building is underneath that thing. Or inside it, or somewhere. Your building? I own a tenement. Come back from Corridor a couple of weeks ago. Wham! Here it was. Placed my building, it did. Hey now, what if that means I own it? It is my land after all. Yeah, hey, all of you. This here's my big sphere. Got that? It's mine. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. But at least we have a way to get in from here.
Yes, this is it. This is the planar sphere here in the slums. We should climb the stairs and find some manner of entrance. If I'm right, my presence should open the sphere.
Well, mostly neatly. I'm guessing some buildings were a little bit distraught about being cut in two. Although there is this nice little portal. Alright, let us go in.
Oh, yes.
Well, explore the side rooms. Locked. How about this way? Yeah, that's open. Alright.
Fear is for those
Ah,
with no
well.
confidence.
Play Golem, alright, we can deal with Play Golems.
Take that.
come on, don't get stuck on each other, please.
Just as I thought.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Something you need.
Things are
Onward
going
then.
well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for us.
You sound like Goladon.
I can hear you well enough.
Right, so you have a healing spell. Did not check. I guess another bless spell could be useful to have with us. Let's get some slow poisons, because that is always a useful spell to have.
What? Is there a griffin about? Oh, I can do that.
Right, it claims none of this is trapped. Is any of it locked? Some of it definitely is. Right, Valygar, you have nothing in your inventory. Oh, by the way, what are your stats? They're decent. Good strength, decent dexterity, for a dex character at least. Fine constitution, low, average intelligence, I wouldn't say low. Wisdom, maybe a little low for a ranger subset, but we'll make do. All spells. Let's just grab this, golem arm and key, and I don't really need anything else. Let's just fill out my inventory of arrows just in case we're gonna use them. And Jan, you can hold on to these spells for now. Let's see, this is the planar key, golem arm. You can hold on to them. Identify this stuff. And right, we can stack them then. It was everything over here. 12 U, gem for gem bag. Arrows +2. Quite nice. No, not there. Give that to Jaheira.
Yes, to the task at hand.
It shall be as you say.
Can you open
yell.
this?
I can hear
Nature
you.
could
Got
find
it.
a home here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
As you will.
Oh,
So be it. I am your doom.
Doom.
this pool shows a bird's eye view of Katla. The planar sphere stands out like a magic beacon in the heart of the city. Yeah, that's debatable. I mean, the slums is technically, I guess, somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I guess it's in the middle, but I mean, technically the Birch District is probably the most in the middle, but that's also not really populated, so yeah. Alright, one door left. The big ominous door over here that says, "Use me."
Yes, of course.
Insert the lever and it presents. You have initiated planar travel. The inner door will now open. You may not leave the sphere until the master allows it. And then we are trapped here. So hopefully, you will get no more interruptions by harpers coming to admonish Jaheira. For a while, at least.
You are welcome in my sight.
Stranger, identify yourself before you come any closer. Leon, It appears I am as trapped as you and your companions. Trapped indeed. I am Reyna, and I and my fellow knights of Solamnia, Undro and Ankan, have been imprisoned in this strange dungeon for a long time. Knights of Solamnia? We are the Knights of Honor and Good upon Ansalon, a world so far removed from this one. Are there any traps up ahead that I should be wary of? Traps? No. But in the dark rooms of this place I have witnessed horrors. These terrors I am loath to discuss, but if it helps your cause, then I shall. When we first arrived here, my fellow knights and I thought to explore our new surroundings. I wish we hadn't. To the west we were ambushed by small creatures, children in size, but not in appetite. We were hard-pressed in battle, our way out of the trap. Perhaps they were halflings. Halflings? Do halflings seek to rip and rend the flesh from your body? To swallow your flesh and suck the marrow from your bones? So then halflings they may be. Don't recall that from Lord of the Rings. Well, I mean, they did want to wonder about second breakfast. You must be careful if you encounter them. They are crafty and a worthy foe of any knight. Fare thee well. What's on the table? Ooh, spell that I don't know what it is. Helbin's Warding Whip. Well, that could be useful. Oh, any of these spells useful? I mean, I'm pretty sure we know haste. Lesser air elemental.
No, I can carry nothing else. Your item is on the ground.
Yeah, that's known. Minor spell turning. That's known. Reach, I'm pretty sure we all know that. Right. Do I want this or does he want it? I think I want them. So let us learn these.
Something you need? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Good day to you.
Is this not a place not affrighting but wondrous at the same time? By my oath, I have never been in such an interesting domain. Excuse my rudeness. I am Onro, Knight of the Sword. We are far from my homeland, trapped here as much as you, I suspect. Where might your homeland be? I hail from Ansalon, but I fear I will never see my beloved land again. I am in a place that exists neither here nor there. At least, there is much to see. I long for home.
Good day to you.
Strangers be wary. This twisted hell shows no mercy to the weakest spirit. I am Ankan, Knight of the Rose. Do not worry about my spirit. I am more than capable of handling whatever dangers may be held within these walls. Your bravery is commendable, but the wise man often lives long past his more foolhardy comrades. I offer you a little advice. I always welcome advice. Directly north you'll find a room. Within its walls is an oceanic nightmare. Fish that walk as men live there. Be wary if you walk that way. Anything else? Wisdom I hold much of, but I suspect you would rather not sit here for hours listening to my lectures. You're young and you have an adventurous fire in your veins. You are not just ready for true wisdom. Well, even you are Mr. Hoity-toity.
I'm still here. So be it.
Yes? Oh, yes.
Alright, let us go explore with these halflings.
For the order!
The good thing Massey isn't here. She probably would have something to say about that.
Boring. I'll give it that.
Such a miss.
Ah!
Alright. That'll do for this episode, though. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you then. Bye.